Well, hi Libras, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for a weekly reading, so I have shuffled these cards really good. If you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out, what does the universe have in store for our Libras? What can Libras expect coming up? What can our Libras expect? What's happening? First card, Soulmate Card. Wow, what's going on here? Walking away or oh yeah. Yeah. Let's take out more cards for Libra. What's going on here? What do we need to know? What do Libras need to know? What's going on? Alright, let's see what we got here. Got plenty of cards to get started. Wow. Got some pretty heavy energy going on here. And, okay, well, we're going to get started right in the center. Seven of Wands. Boy, you're blocking this negative energy. There's some energy that keeps trying to come back in or coming in, and you are on defense, and you are, it's like, no, oh, no, you don't. You're like, oh, no, you don't. You just stay at bay. You stay away. What is this all about? Right up here in your highest energy, a soulmate card. Now, we all know, I hope, that there are all kinds of soulmates out there in the world. The thing about a soulmate, and that's why it's called soulmate, is that you've known them before in another life, okay? You may have known them since childhood with this card. Either way, you've known each other before in another life. You still could have known them since childhood. Okay. This is in your main energy. This is what you're walking away from. This soulmate. You have a soulmate in your life. Look, the Knight of Swords. This is all in your highest energy. This is rushing in there. This is not walking away. This is running away. It's very fast moving energy, the Knight of Swords. And it's away from the soulmate, someone that you've known in another lifetime, might have known them since childhood. So that's probably why this Seven of Wands is right in the center here. They might be trying to come back in all the time, or it's opinions of other people. Let's just read on. I know you've reached out to the universe. Here's the Hermit card. Seeking advice about what direction to go. It's right below the Soulmate card. This was not an easy decision, but it looks like once you made the decision, it was as simple as pie. It was like you knew what you needed to do, and you are doing it, and you're not wasting not one more minute. The Hermit is the card for Virgo. So Virgo might be in this reading, might be in your chart someplace, might be somewhere else in this reading. More importantly, it is the universe. Seeking advice, looking for your path forward from the soulmate on how to handle it. There's a lot of reasons you would reach out to the universe. So the universe hears you, and usually when it shows up, they're going to be trying to shine some light on your path forward. It looks like you're following your path forward so far as cutting them out of your life, walking away from them, not wanting them back in for some reason. I have the Four of Pentacles And that is next to this Seven of Wands. So it's as if you've been in this energy for quite some time. I have no idea. Well, I'm going to keep reading. So far, I have no idea what happened. But whatever it was a final straw. So it's almost like the straw that broke the camel's back happened. And that was it. So they might be trying to come back in. They might be trying to contact you. They might be trying to use passion to get back in. There might be other people trying to persuade you to do something different than what you're doing. But you are on guard. This energy, the Seven of Wands, is surrounding the whole reading. So I think this is the state that you've been stuck in, because this is the Four of Pentacles for quite some time. And it might be all about money. It might be that they did not contribute their fair share to this relationship monetarily or emotionally. So that Four of Pentacles is right below the Knight of Swords. So by walking away, you are cutting out this energy here too of being, kind of stuck in this place with this. It was a soulmate. That was the attraction, all right? A lot of people don't understand why they're like, why was I attracted to this person? When I think back, what was the attraction? Well, that was a soulmate. And you feel those attractions only because you feel like you already know them. You do already know them. But you don't know, you can't put your finger on it, but that's the attraction, okay? So here we have the Hermit. Now this is seeking advice from the universe. And it's about like a passion-only relationship. I think that's what you're cutting out of your life. The Knight of Wands is an in and out of your life type energy, male or female. They come and go. They're not reliable. They're not dependable. They carry the staff of passion. That's not a staff of new beginnings. A lot of times they try to present it as a staff of new beginnings, but it's really just a staff of passion, okay? So we have the Soulmate card reaching out to the universe, and right under the Hermit here is the Knight of Wands. Now, all of this has been a spiritual lesson. There's a lot of people going through spiritual lessons lately. There's a shift going on. So this energy here, it's like you're learning how to put yourself first and how to take care of yourself. And I think you are blocking that energy from this energy, the Knight of Wands type energy, from coming back in. I think they've been trying. But this is a spiritual lesson. The universe will, they'll blow that horn down on you. This is your guardian angels and spirit guides trying to show you something, trying to teach you something. And from what I see here, I think it is how to put yourself first. And I think you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, is recognizing that they were actually sucking energy from you. They weren't contributing to the relationship. And they put you in this place of stuckness that in order for you to move on in your best way, you had to walk away. You had to cut them out. And look at right next to the Judgment card, we have the Chariot. The Chariot, that is the card for Cancer, so you may have Cancer in your chart or around this reading, okay, someplace. But more importantly, the Chariot is moving forward, and moving forward fast, just like the Knight of Swords. Now, Knight of Swords is cutting something out of your life fast. It's not even thinking whether you have a doubts or anything. It's like going right for it, and knowing that you're doing the right thing. So, That's on one side of this Four of Pentacles, and underneath is this Chariot, and moving forward fast. So that's what you're doing for yourself, and I feel like this is part of your spiritual lesson. I know, well, I don't just feel like it. That's what the cards are telling me. So, you know, and also this Judgment card sits under this Seven of Wands. This universe, the guardian angels, your guardian angels, the spirit guides, may have tried to teach you this lesson before, and you've blocked the lesson because this Seven of Wands is right above the Judgment card. So if you can think back and you can think, oh yeah, this isn't the first time this sort of thing has happened. It probably has been a spiritual lesson every single time. And now it looks like you've learned it. You're learning how to put yourself first. Love yourself first, and then, you know, then you will attract the right kind of love into your life. Over here we have the Two of Swords, and it is next to the Queen of Wands. So the Two of Swords, that is about, you know, blocking the heart. Arms are crossed, right across the heart. Blindfolded, not wanting to see or deal with anything. So it feels like that was the kind of place that you were at. The Queen of Wands, this is fire energy. Could be Sagittarius. Why am I blank? I know fire. Aries and Leo. And so maybe in your chart, maybe around this reading, but most of all, this Queen of Wands holds that staff of new beginnings here. And sometimes the Queen of Wands can be a seductress, okay? Where this staff of new beginnings is actually that staff of passion right here. And that could be the case in this reading, because it looks like with having the Two of Swords here is that you weren't wanting to deal with the situation, you weren't wanting to see the situation, and because it was too hard. Your heart is, you're trying to protect your heart. So I think seeing and dealing with the situation, it was painful for you. But it looks like you were doing it. Now, also, if this Queen of Wands is holding the staff of new beginnings, you are entering a new beginning anyway, so that does make sense too, because the Chariot, that's moving forward, and that's like leaving the dust behind you. Moving forward fast. Then we have the Strength card here. Now that is right above this Two of Swords. This is the Strength card. See the infinity symbol? This is about knowing what you have to do. It's about using your intuition, that feeling of knowing that you just know what you have to do, reaching deep inside, pulling the strength out that you have, all the strength you have in order to do what you know you need to do. Takes a lot of strength. This is also the card for Leo. So having the Queen of Wands here and the Strength card, which is Leo, which is a fire sign, you know, it just points a little bit more towards there could be Leos in your chart or in someone's chart around this reading. But the strength was how to let the swords down, how to take the blindfold off and see what's going on around you, how to unstick yourself from this situation. It took a lot of strength. Then we have the Queen of Swords, Libra. This is you. This is you being in your power. This is air energy. This is speaking your truth and your clarity through conversation. It's next to the Strength card. It feels like you just came out and you had a conversation with whoever it is you walked away from, the soulmate, and you spoke your truth. You asked for truth and spoke it. That took a lot of strength. That was not an easy thing to do. There were things that you wanted. You want a new beginning. So the Queen of Wands is still here. It might have a double meaning in this reading. We have the Nine of Wands above the Strength card. You had the, and it's right, and it's also kind of next to that Knight of Swords rushing in there to cut him out of your life, him or her. And this is getting to your wit's end. This Nine of Wands. This Nine of Wands is the energy that you had to, it's like hitting rock bottom. It's an energy you had to get to, it looks like, in order to discover what you needed to do and to pull the strength out to do it for your own good. And you did it. You found the strength. You actually did it. I'm going to see if there's any more cards here for you, Libra, for the weekly reading. No, see, it's perfect. I mean, you did the right thing for yourself. I can see that. Yeah. So the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So, yeah, this Staff of New Beginnings is, you are becoming in your power now. All because you did all this. You took your power back. The Nine of Pentacles, okay, new beginning. The new beginning here is you. And you're moving forward fast into your own full power, security, stability, groundedness, self-confidence. That's what this card stands for, male or female. This is where you're headed. This is why you did all this, is to take, like I said before, to take control of your life, of you, your happiness. The Page of Pentacles up here is next to this Nine of Wands. So you had to study the situation for quite a while. You really wanted the Pentacle. The Pentacle is stability and security. And you really had to examine what was going on in order to speak your truth with this Queen of Swords here, because it was hard. It was hard. It was a soulmate. But you did it, or you're going to do it, or you're in the process of doing this. If this doesn't sound like your reading, it's not your reading. Check your moon or rising signs. If it sounds like your reading, it more than likely is your reading. And boy, did you find your power and learn your spiritual lesson. How to put yourself first, how to love yourself first. So thank you for watching Quickie Tarot.